So it's been quite a while since my last YouTube video. I think it was just the beginning of August I put my last video up. I've had a lot of stuff going on since then, so a few different reasons why I've not made some videos. Not long after I put that last video up, sadly my granddad passed away, so that made me lose a lot of motivation for quite a while. It's like getting over that and the grieving process and stuff like that. And then in September I started university, doing an outdoor education course, which is like outdoor adventure, like getting qualifications to be like coaches in different aspects of outdoor adventure, mountaineering, kayaking, climbing, mountain biking, hill walking, that sort of stuff like that. It's got things in it like geography and stuff like that as well, so it's a really interesting course. I've been really busy with that as well. Then obviously the Christmas period, but during that whole time I was redesigning the van. I just wasn't really motivated to film or put anything on YouTube, so I'm gonna show you what I've done to the van. Some of you probably have seen it if you follow me on Instagram or if you've got me on Facebook, but for those who haven't, I'm going to show you around now. So after staying in the original setup for a while, I got really tired of setting the bed up and down again, like all the time, every morning, every night. When you're tired, you don't really want to. You just want to jump into bed. You don't really want to set your bed up and wake it again in the morning before you do anything. So to do that, to change that, I had to pretty much change the whole layout. So I'll show you what I did. I started off by putting a high up bed at the back. This actually was the original layout that I wanted to start off with, but for some reason, because of the wheel arches being in the way of where I wanted to put the shower, I went for the other one. But then I realised I could have the shower on top of the wheel arch because I'm sitting down in the shower anyway. So that's what I did. I changed it all around. So the bed it's a little bit smaller than a double. It's about 3.5 foot wide. You do have to sleep on the diagonal. Me being 6'2", but I only had to cut off like a few inches for it to fit widthways, so it's not too bad. It's actually a really comfortable sleep. Where the Oscar's old bunk bed was, and now there is now a overhead cabinet with just enough room underneath for your feet. Then the shower cubicle got moved along. The plan was to secretly do all the redesign it all and get right up to the same point as last time, and then do a finishing the shower off video. So I mean, I'm almost there. I just got to do underneath the sink. So I've got a fridge as well. Got a fridge, and then there's like storage on the side here, storage there, climbing shoes there, and then obviously I just built a chair, a little bench to replace the old sofa bed with the toilet underneath. And then obviously the cabinet here had to get trimmed down, so like that's half the size down this end. Still haven't put the door on. And then the kitchen had to come round like an L shape instead. And the layout works, just feels so much better. I got rid of the bulkhead to have more light coming in. So now there's a curtain instead. It's not a blackout curtain, but I will get a blackout curtain eventually. So yeah, Oscar's bed is now. This is just his car seat. Oscar's bed is now above the cab, and it is much cosier for him. He slept in there a couple of nights in July, I think it was. No, it was August, sorry. So he slept a couple of nights up there in the Yorkshire Dales. It was really cosy for him, it was really nice. But unfortunately, I've had to retire this van. Driving to university one morning, it stalled, and I started to get going again, and I couldn't, so I had to push it into a garage with some really big effort because it weighs so heavy. And what had happened is the rear diff had seized up, and looking around on prices, like to get a new axle or get the diff looked at and stuff like that, it was going to be up like 400, 500 quid, maybe a little bit less, maybe, I don't know. And then before that, I was having a problem with the clutches, the clutch, and I had to put a new clutch in, which ended up costing me like 370 quid plus recovery, because it was outside of me deal that I had with the recovery people, so I had to pay like 100 quid for the recovery, so that was then 470 quid over bits and bobs, and money was starting to like add up, and I'm like, what if stuff starts going wrong again? So what I've gone and done is I've bought a new van. I'll show you it now. So here it is. I'm now the proud owner of a Mercedes Sprinter 2003 high top medium wheelbase, which is actually a little bit bigger in the back than the LDV Convoy. There's a few little scabby bits on it here and there, but all in all pretty easy on the bodywork to do up. I got 150 quid knocked off because the sliding door was quite damaged, but then I bought a new sliding door for £50, so all in all pretty good. I'll show you the inside. So here we are, blank canvas all over again. There's the replacement door, and it is obviously 3-seater in the front. I might change it to a single passenger seat and put a seat belt in the back, so it's still a 3-seater on the logbook and stuff, but then I can come from the back to the front pretty easily. But yeah, blank canvas, it's pretty clean inside. There's no big work like I had to do on the LDV, except for the sliding door, but that's not really much of a job. Yeah, I'm going to get cracking. This conversion should hopefully be way quicker than the other one, because I've got all the stuff. I've got to transfer the majority of the stuff out of that van into this one. It's going to be pretty much the same layout, with a few little tweaks here and there. I'm going to go for a hammock bed for Oscar instead of an over cab one, because the cab on this isn't as big, like the cab on this one isn't as big. So I'm going to have a hammock slung from corner to corner for when I've got him, and yeah, I'm excited. They're not as interesting as my last few videos, but as you can see, things don't always go to plan, and sometimes you just got to start all over again afresh. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll be updating more videos more often from now on. Thanks for watching.